So the reason we like to rogue these rye plants is if you let just a plant or two go to seed here and there, the next time that it's in wheat 2 years later, there'll be 10 times the number of plants, and you miss them that time, then you'll have 100 times the number of plants in 4 years, and pretty soon it's out of control. We got some neighbors that have such a bad rye problem that I think that some places are on their third farmer in 5 years. There's some chemicals that help control it, but don't take it out, and you just can't get ahead of it. Otherwise you have to spring crop or not grow winter wheat, and generally those things aren't as profitable. So anyway, try to rogue them out. Welcome back to the farm. You can see we're out in a winter wheat field. The winter wheat is headed out in this field. It's about the middle of May, about right on time. Crop doesn't look like it's going to be a super big one this year. We haven't received much of any rain for about 3 months, since about the middle of February. Luckily, most of our winter wheat's on fallow ground where nothing grew on it last year. We just conserved moisture and killed weeds, so there's still moisture down in the soil. What I'm doing is I'm out pulling rye plants. This one is not actually a cereal rye plant. It is a triticale plant, which is a cross between cereal rye and wheat. But I'm roguing these out of the field, going out and looking for any tall plants like that I know I don't want in my field. Beating the dirt off the roots, crumpling it up, laying it out on top of the ground to dry out and die. So the triticale usually isn't too bad. It doesn't go rogue and seed persist in the year like the cereal rye. Cereal rye can, if you let it seed out, you start getting a mess because it can last for like 7 years. So I found about 15 or 20 cereal rye plants out here so far. I'll take a little video when I find the next one. All right, here's one of those elusive cereal rye plants I'm coming out to rogue. So you can see it's not something we planted because it is not in the main seed row, kind of off to the side. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up, knock the dirt off, crumple it up, lay it out to dry, try to make sure those roots stay up. But you can tell the heads, the kernels are gonna be really skinny versus the plumper kernels of the actual wheat. You have to kind of get down at wheat level to find the plants. Do you see the next one I'm gonna go after? I'm gonna head right over here to it. It'll come into view here for you pretty soon. But there's the next one we need to pull. So anyway, get to do this about every morning out on the farm from about mid-May to about the 5th or 10th of June. Because somebody thought growing cereal rye was a good idea about 100 years ago, I guess. And that's what we get to deal with. So at least I get my exercise. My watch says about 20,000 steps so far today. I think I'm just gonna rogue all day because it's not too hot today. Anyway, remember to like and subscribe.